Alright, so this tutorial is going to be on how to actually fatal blow cancel combo into, well, basically this is just going to be a tutorial on how to fatal blow cancel, how to cancel into combos, how to cancel into a throw, and basically you can use this for Joker and Johnny Cage, of course, the only two characters that can fatal blow cancel, unfortunately. And yeah, basically I'm just going to be giving you some of my tips, some of my tricks on how I actually was able to pull it off. So before this video even starts, if you wouldn't mind dropping a like and subscribing for more content on the channel, it's always greatly appreciated. And we're just going to jump right into it. So as you can see at the very top left, I'm actually going to pan in right now. You can see that the inputs obviously the same for me. I use default inputs for my fatal blow. It also says cancel and delay, and here's a major problem with that. You actually have to delay your fatal blow before you can actually cancel it. So that's one big mistake that a lot of people make, and something that it's obviously not their fault. The game doesn't really tell you that, so that's just something to keep in mind. So essentially, you want to input your fatal blow, and you actually have to delay it in order to cancel it. Alright, so let's jump right into this tutorial. I just want to, lay that down. And also, side note, you can actually delay without having to hold down both L2 and R2, as the game kind of, leads you to believe that you could actually have to hold down L2 and R2. You actually don't have to hold on to both in order to delay it. You can actually hold on to one of them, and it'll still delay your fatal blow cancel. So that's another thing to keep in mind. You can actually release R2, right? And you'll still be delaying. You can also release L2 after delaying. However, you still have to input L2 and R2, obviously, to do your fatal blow. So input L2 and R2, and you can actually release L2, or you can release R2, or you can hold on to both. Right? But you actually don't have to hold on to both, and that's actually what helps me tremendously. Alright, so I'm going to touch up on something else, but this is just like the basics that I want you guys to understand, and it's going to help you tremendously moving forward. Alright, now in this clip I'm actually going to be talking about why it's actually so much harder to try to do a fatal blow cancel last second, right? So actually take a look right here. So what I'm going to be attempting to do is, now look at the bottom left of the screen. Actually I'm going to pan it right now. I'm actually attempting to FB cancel late. So you see how after waiting, I wait for my move to fully finish, and then I'm inputting my fatal blow. And it's so much harder that way. So I'm actually going to be teaching you guys a better alternative and a more consistent alternative, because you saw how many times I failed at it, and I'm somebody that fatal blow cancels a lot. So I'm going to show you guys a much better alternative to actually hitting your fatal blow cancel consistently, and frankly easier. Alright, so I'm going to touch on that right now. Alright, so as you can see, and I'm just showing some of the inputs, forward 3-4-4, back 3-4, and also forward 2-4, right? Now, one thing that you don't want to do is, you don't want to wait last second in order to input your fatal blow when doing these inputs. Alright, what you actually want to do is, you want to immediately input your fatal blow, and then dash cancel out of it. So now the only thing you have to do is actually wait for the fatal blow to come out, and then you can dash cancel both forward and backwards, as I'm much show on screen right now. Alright, now have a look. That's what it looks like, and here's what it looks like when you pan in. So as you can see, what I did there was I did my 4-2-1, and then I immediately inputted my fatal blow. And then after that, all I had to do was actually just wait for my fatal blow to come out in order to dash cancel forward or backwards. So I'm actually going to put it in slow-mo, so you guys can actually have a look and see, because I feel that would help me a lot as far as the tutorial. So I'm going to show you guys right here, right now. Alright, as you guys saw in the clip, I inputted my 4-2-1, and then I immediately inputted my fatal blow. And then as soon as I saw, well, you can react to different things. As soon as I saw my those little sparkles kind of come out, and I saw that he's kind of pulling his hand back to do the fatal blow, that's when I dash cancel. Or when you hear the activation sound. Both ways work. Alright, so that's actually how you fatal blow cancel. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of go over it all over again. You actually want to input your move, whether it's a 4-3-4-4, back 3-4, 4-2-1, and you want to immediately do what I did here on screen as well, is just dash cancel as soon as it activates. Right? It doesn't get any harder than that. You can do a dash cancel into a throw, which I'm actually going to put for you guys on screen as well. There we go. Also, side note, fatal blow canceling into a throw is extremely effective. Like, my goodness, is it effective. It's so handy. It's won me so many matches where I easily could have lost, or it's been kind of like the deciding factor to kind of bring me down, or bring my opponent down, sorry, to a level where I can kind of, manipulate them a little bit, or get them second guessing on what I'm going to do next. So It's an extremely handy trick to use, and you can also do a back dash cancel. This is really effective if your opponent is poking you a lot. Like, let's say you're doing a fadeable cancel, right? And let's say you dash forward a lot, because there's like a small gap, right? Where your opponent can actually do like a down 1 or a down 3 while you're doing it. And a lot of opponents will actually do that. So one thing you can do to actually punish them from doing that is you can actually input the move that you're going to dash cancel into, and then actually dash cancel backwards instead of forwards, right? And then when they poke, or when they do maybe a forward 3 or whatever move that they're inputting, right? You could actually make them whiff and then punish them. Or you could dash cancel back if they're going to respect that, and then you could zone them a little bit. You know, there's a lot of options with it, so hopefully you guys found this tutorial useful. I'm actually going to try and put that dash cancel backwards here on screen. I believe I do have a clip of it, so I'm going to show it to you guys right now. Well, there you guys go. So you can actually dash cancel back and make your opponent whiff to punish with force balls. You can also punish with, obviously, you can make them whiff and then go into like a back 3-4 or any combo starter. Same goes for Joker. You can dash cancel backwards and forwards. You can do backwards to make your opponent whiff, and you can do forwards after hit confirming into more combos and more damage. And obviously on screen here you can see the throwing shades, how it has a crushing blow. The crushing blow requirement is actually to do a fadeable cancel. You actually cannot get, well, there's two ways you can get the fadeable blow. Sorry, not the fadeable, the crushing blow with the glasses. You can get the crushing blow with the glasses if it's the first hit of the match, right? Or you can get it if you actually do a fadeable cancel. And that's honestly the best time to use it. Like, why would you want to waste it in the beginning of the match anyways? You know, the main thing that's really cool about Johnny Cage is if you know how to use them, there's a huge clutch factor in regards to them. So, hope this tutorial is useful. I'm gonna wrap it up again. Like I said, you have to input your faded blow, L2 and R2, and you actually have to delay it first before you can cancel. You can delay it with either L2 or R2 or both of them, which is extremely handy. One thing that makes it a lot easier is after inputting your combo string, immediately input your fatal blow. So now all you have to do is delay. You can actually be delaying it. So after you input your combo string, right, you can be delaying it the whole time. And then once you actually hear the activation noise or you see the activation on screen, all you have to do is dash forward. So I hope this was useful. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to put some highlights as far as my fatal cancel combos, both in-game and also in practice mode. It's been your boy TaillessSwagger. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content on the channel. Wish you all the best, and be sure you guys practice these combos. Man, it's not going to come easy, but with these tips, I'm telling you, you're going to save so much time. If somebody made a tutorial this in-depth, it would have saved me so much time, and I'd be able to get right to the meat. But hey, that's why I got you. Hopefully this tutorial blows up, and people that are struggling with this actually have an easier time doing it with two of these characters, both the Joker and Johnny Cage. Anyways, wish you all the best. I'm not signing out. Peace out, y'all. You suck dick. You got fucked! You got fucked! I'm going to game chat. GG, bro. Good games.
Cut. Reset.
Deadly uppercut, take 2.
Action. Cut.
Who hired this guy? What the fuck? Deadly uppercut, take 19.
Fatality. Johnny.